Hey everyone, I'm really excited to start the live stream today. I hope everything is working well in terms of technical parts. Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me. Today we're going to share a bit more information about standalone apps from Copilot.us. We're going to dive a little bit more into chat with PDF and our new product, Harmful Text Detector. I'm really excited. Let me know if you have any particular questions, and I will try to cover as much information, as much peculiarities as you need. And of course, I'm always going to keep an eye on the chat while I'm going through the information. So we're going to start with, first of all, with going through our website, just so you know that everything is available on copilot.us. As you can see, you do not need ChatGPT subscription to use our apps that we keep creating and keep updating, because you can find everything on the website, and you can see that everything has at least two options to have a chat on ChatGPT or on our website. So totally recommend to go through all these sections to see what kinds of tools and apps you can find for yourself, for your business, and making your life as efficient as possible. So let's first app which we're gonna cover, that is chat with PDF. So let me know if you can see this particular tab. I hope everything works correctly. And as you might already know, this particular tool is a great tool to make your information processing much more efficient. So for example, let's imagine you're a student that needs to read a lot of new information about climate change, about new topic, art history, and so on and so on. That is a great way to make the whole process a little more driving for you. So as you can see here, we have a few options how we can get started. Again, that is the whole standalone app on Copilot.us. So here are a few ways we can get started. If you have your PDF document that you need to analyze, first of all, you can either download it and then upload the file. As you can see, there is a button in the middle of the screen, or you can just copy and paste the link to the particular document that you're going to work with. So the first one that I want to a little bit play around with, as you can see here, is a condensed information about art history in PDF. So here we can again just go to any example. I found it online. We copy the link, go back to the chat, and then just paste this particular link and proceed with upload. After that, we have a few moments and everything is going to be uploaded to the chat. As you can see, that is already, we can work with it. So to the left, you can see the PDF actually go through all the information that might be already handy for some of the people. If you do not have any Adobe products, for example, you cannot read the PDF. And to the right, we can start the chat about this particular document. If you're not really sure how to get started, there is a little magic wand icon that you can press, and here there are like conversations first, how you can get started with this particular paper. So for example, what is the purpose of the paper? I think that is a great starting point. Once you press it, a few moments are needed, and after that you can have all the information about the paper. That is a very neatly organized summary, so you do not need to go through a whole 70-page document. You can just know right away what to expect from this particular document, and if that is something fitting for your needs or you need to find something new. Again, as you can see, there are all the references. That is extremely well organized. If you have more particular questions, for example, about painting in 12th century, or you need a summary of a particular time frame, again, we can just type in all the information here and then extract all information that we're looking for. However, I'm not gonna dive much deeper in this particular paper because I want to show you that there is new feature right here. We just go back, and again, that is just to refresh all the information here. What I want to show you, we have a new feature that now a lot of people were asking to upload a few documents at the same time and then work with it. So let's imagine you are diving into a new topic and you want to upload a few documents and then extract the information from all of those at the same time. So that is going to be like a compilation of all the information and data based on all the documents that you uploaded. And now that is finally possible, you can upload as much papers as you want, and less you need to make sure that it's less than 5 megabytes. So first of all, I'm just going to show you really quick. It shows two papers on climate change, two reports. As you can see, that is just a typical report for 42 pages here, and then another one same logic, just the report, and we're gonna copy and paste the links to both of them. So I copy the link from the first one, I go back to the chat, I paste the first link, then I make sure that I go to the link to this particular report, and then go back to that and paste both links. Again, if you prefer to work with the files or you have the files on your desktop, you can just upload those, but I do think that working with the links is just easier for me. Then we press upload, and after that, we need a few moments to make sure that everything is uploaded and we are ready to work with our chat again. So here you can see we have two tabs on the top. We can select what particular document we want to have on the preview. And again, the same logic, we have our chat to the right. Again, if you're a little bit lost where to get started, what to do, you can give me a summary of the documents option to be chosen. And after that, we can see in a few moments that there's going to be composed an answer based on both papers. There will be like sub headline of the first paper, then a short paragraph, and then the same for the second one. Again, it does need a few moments to analyze and extract all the necessary data. And after that, we will be able to dive into all the information that's going to be here. As you can see, firstly, we have the reference to the first paper that we're working with. And then, as I promised before, the short description of the paper and information which is covered on there. After that, we're going to have the same thing for the second paper. I think it is pretty straightforward. And again, I think that is a great tool if you're diving into a new topic and you're a little bit lost where to get started. So you can just find a few relevant papers, upload all of them to this particular chat, and then try to organize the information and get the structure how you want to dive into this particular topic and where to get started and explore the whole field of that. Again, you can download the summary as text right here, or you just can copy and paste it, or in case you do want to dive deeper into some peculiarities of some papers, or for example, you want more information on the particular table, that is all possible. Again, there are a few new features. For example, if you're going through the preview on the information and you're not sure about one particular part of that, for example, you can select it on the preview and then press summarize it. And after a few moments, again, this particular part will be summarized. I think that is a very handy feature for students or people who are doing a lot of research and they need to summarize big parts of text and condense it and make it as clear as possible. I think that is very useful feature for these purposes. I think that is pretty clear. And again, that's something that tool that for a while we keep updating it, we are making sure that it meets all the needs that are out there. So in case you have any particular required features or something to be improved, please let us know. There are going to be links on all the description videos that we are releasing now. There is a separate document where you can give us the feedback, and then we will try to sit on that with the technical team and make sure that everything is working as smoothly as possible for you. I think that is pretty straightforward for this particular tool. After that, I think we are ready to get started with the second one, which is our new tool. And I'm not sure if you have used it before because we haven't had it as our plugin before. So that is the first tool, Harmful Text Detector, which is a great thing to analyze your text or articles if there is inappropriate content. So of course, we need to make sure that anything we are reading or writing or posting is relevant. We do not discriminate because there are a lot of different types of discrimination. I really think that is a great way to start to dive into this topic. You can make sure that you are aware of what you are writing and composing information on. And after that, for example, you're writing an essay as a student or you're running your social media account for a small business, just double check if everything is correct, if everything is appropriate and you're not offending any parts of demographics. So right now, as you can see, that is very easy to get started. Pretty much the same logic as with the previous tool is going to be paste text or upload the file. And I wanted to remind you that please, in the end, I will share the promo code that will have a discount for you. So you will be able to use that for our copilot.us. In case you are not familiar with that, it is a great way to get started to explore what kind of apps are there and what kinds of apps are going to be useful, particularly for you. So right here again, just a reminder, either you can paste the text or upload the file, or again, just paste the link. So what I'm gonna do, the first thing for here, we're gonna go to random article. You can analyze any kind of information or text here that is an article. I choose in this particular case to copy all the text that we see here, copy that, go back to the chat and just paste it. After that, you can see all the information already here pre-uploaded. We can also see the characters count. And once we are ready, we can press analyze the text. Right here, you can see on the right, there is no harmful content detected, which is not surprising because it is a professionally composed article. You can see that everything is well organized, nothing, no hate speech, no self-harm, and so on and so on, and analysis is completed. I think you can see great positive example of what the text actually should be and how the whole report should look for the text, for example, that you are posting, or something as good as should be online. In case you want to do another text and run other tests, you can delete all the content here, press yes, and we can start from scratch here. I'm going to copy and paste just a few examples of actual hate speech, so we can see how it will actually detect if something is wrong. Here are a few examples of ableism that we are using in our everyday conversations. Some people might not even realize that is not correct, that is not appropriate to use that on everyday basis. So here are a few examples, and we're going to press analyze the text. It's not going to take that long because that is just a few quotes. Of course, if you paste the whole essay, that might take a little bit longer, but here you can see we can have a look right away that harmful content is detected, and then you can have all the percentage. Hate speech, there is harassment and threatening, and a little bit of self-harm and intent. And also, when you hover over a particular part of the text, you can see which particular problem is there. Again, you can, after that, save the report. And for example, if you copyright or compose a text for social media posts, you can then send this report to them and ask to rewrite it. Let's run another test just to make sure that you understand how that is actually working. And we gonna work with another formatting of the text that is just a paragraph. We're gonna copy and paste it again. As a reminder, you can also upload the paper or the link. After that, we click on the bottom right button, which is analyzing the text. After a few moments, we can see again that harmful content is detected. There is a little bit of hate speech and then harassment. And a particular part of the text, when you hover over that, you can see particular problems and explanations, what can be improved and what could have been changed. I think, again, that is very easy to understand how it works. You can, again, save the report or press on the trash icon next to the character count and delete all the content and, again, start over again. I think that is pretty clear. In case you have any problems or any questions, please let me know in the comment section. And of course, our support team is always there to make sure that your experience is as smooth as possible. And as I can see, there are no questions at the moment. Oops, I see that there were some technical problems with the sharing. I'm just make sure again that you've seen all the technical peculiarities of the last tool. So again, harmful text detector that you can find on our website. You can either paste the text, upload the file, or copy and paste the link to the particular article or piece of information that you want to analyze. Once you are ready, press analyze text. After that, there are going to be a few moments, and after we're going to see the whole report, what could be improved. As you can see on the right side, harmful content detected, the percentage of the problems, the harassment and or hate speech. After that, you can hover over the particular parts of the text and see what could be improved. On the top bottom, there is an option of saving the report and then, for example, sharing it with your team to make sure that content that you're posting is as good as possible. Again, I really hope everything was super easy to follow. Let me know if there are any questions. And right now, I'm gonna also show you how to use our promo code. I'm gonna share that in the chat so you can access it and make sure that everything is working out for you. So let me double check. Correct tab right here on the top right. I'm just gonna log out to make sure that everything is working smoothly. And you need to press on the top right burger menu button, click on the price, and after that you can, for example, choose start free trial. After that, you're gonna see the whole pricing page. And once you're gonna have the paywall here on the subtotal, you can add the promotion code. So just paste the code that I just shared in the chat and make sure that you press apply. After that, you can see that there is 20% off. I think that is a great deal for people who are looking out for different opportunities to test around, to play around with different tools, and make sure that they're finding something that is best fitting for their particular needs, whether you're a student, you're working in marketing, you're professor, or just a person who is trying to make your everyday life as efficient as possible and not having as much manual work as you might be having right now. So again, the promo code is capitalized Copilot 20. I have shared it in the chat in case you are not able to find it or you lost it. Feel free to contact our support team. That is a deal that is going to be available there for a week. So we are happy to make sure that you have the opportunity to explore all the AI tools that are out there that we keep creating for you. Thank you for watching, guys. In case you have any issues or problems, we are always there. You can comment under this particular live stream. I will be double checking everything here, or of course, contact our support team who is always there. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and bye bye.